Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendy and today I have got 4 blouses to show you which I've been sewing since about the end of last year. I said that I would show you the next 5 blouses that I've made, but the 5th one that I'm doing at the moment has just been very problematic. It's just not working. It's a top with different cup sizes. So I started off doing a D cup and I had these very pointy boob things coming out here but with no real boobs inside them, and then I've gone down to a C cup and it's still not sitting right, so I think I'm going to have to try it with a B or an A cup just to see if it's a bit more flat. Anyway, I will show you that one hopefully in my next video when it's done, but I've done, it's the first blouse that I've actually done using a twirl. I'm making it out of an old bed sheet, and I'm glad that I have actually, because I've done the front panels twice already and it's still not right, so I'm glad I didn't cut into some lovely fabric. So I've only got 4 to show you this time, so without further ado, let me show you the 4 that I've done. As I say, I think this goes back to like November or December last year, and so that's why we're now in May, and so that's why they might look a bit sort of wintry, but hey ho. So the first one is this is Burda 6146, and I made View A, which is this one here, View A. I regraded it up a size. I always find Burdas are quite small in size. I didn't do the frilly cuffs, I just extended the sleeves and turned them up and put elastic on them, and I extended the width of the side seams because it was quite straight and narrow. I find that as, again with Burda, that their tops are quite straight for like tall skinny birds, and I'm a fat bird, so I had to change it. So anyway, so this is it here. I made it in this beautiful viscose fabric. This was from Emmanuel Fabrics. It's got a black background and pink and lilac flowers on it. What I love about this blouse is the ruffled neck. I really love this ruffled neck effect. And it's got the little tie there. The only thing that got me about this pattern is this split here. It was really difficult to do. Now, I've done splits like this before, but it was like they wanted you to put the interface, the facing that's there, put it on, and then you sew it, and then you cut it. Where normally you cut the V down already and then you sew it. And so it was like, I felt like I was doing it blind. But it worked out okay, but it was a bit sort of scary. But anyway, so this is it, and there it is, elasticated, and I've not worn it yet because I like to show them to you first before I wear them, because once I wear them, then they're worn, they're not new. So that's the first one. That is Burda 6146, made in viscose fabric. Relatively easy to do, apart from this V. I felt like I was doing it blind, but I really do like the design. It's a very windy type of blouse, and I will be making more of this, so that's for sure. So I'm pleased with that. So the next one is McCall's 8180, and I made View C. Did all the usual adjustments that I normally do. I made a size 20 and size 18 neck sleeves, cuffs, etc. But I do find that the neck is a bit large, it could be smaller. So this is it here. Again, this fabric, this viscose fabric, is from Emmanuel Fabrics. Again, it's got this lovely featured big collar with the frill on it. It's got, goes all the way around the back as well. and it has the buttons that go all down the front, and it has cuffs with the button. So I didn't cheat on this one, and I didn't just do elasticated. I did that. So I really love this. I love this pattern. Again, very Wendy blouse. I love a bit of a frill. Love a bit of a frill. So that's that. That's it. This is grey viscose material, and it's got these blue and white flowers on the top. So that's another one. I would like to make this again, maybe without the frill, or I might keep the frill but make the collar just a bit smaller so that it's not as big. But this really does remind me of when in the early 80s, you know, when Adamant was in and we all used to wear frilly shirts and things like that, you know, Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran, that sort of stuff. So that's that one. That's lovely. Now, the next one is McCall's 8147. Now, when I showed you on one of my previous videos, I showed you some a fabric haul that I got from I think it was called Textile Warehouse or something like that, the Textile Centre, that's what it was called. And I'd got this fabric and it was like this satiny shiny stuff, and I was like, I think I'd, you know, ordered that, what I had. And I asked you, lovely lot, what could I make with it? Now there was a very clear, you know, it was either a pussycat bow blouse or a kimono, and I thought, pussycat bow blouse. So that's what I've made, and I love it. This is it here. So here's the bow here. Easy pattern to make. I like the back as well, like you have this sort of like, can you see like the collar, the detail at the back, and then this little bit here. I actually followed a YouTube video on how to do this little fastening for the button. It's like you do it with sewing thread, and it's like you're crocheting it to make it like, anyway, I'm not explaining myself very well, but hopefully you get the gist. It's a raglan style blouse. It is, the sleeves were ridiculously long. Now I've got long arms, but the sleeves were so long, and I think that it's actually quite short in length for me. Next time I make it, I will definitely do make it longer in the body. The sleeves were really wide as well. I think I took in 4 inches at the bottom and tapered up from each side because they were really, really big. However, that said, I think this fabric, this silky fabric, goes really well with this pattern. I think it's done really, really well. I made size L, which is a 16 to 18, but it is a bit tight for me across the shoulders and on the bust. So I think I do need to go up a size or resize it up. But yeah, very pleased with the way that's turned out, and would love to make this again. Maybe in more of a sheer sort of fabric, you know, lighter fabric. So that's that one. Now the final one is, so this was this, which was McCall's 7969. I think it was the first dress that I ever made. I didn't know about how it's very oversized when I made it. So when I adjusted it to fit me, because I took up so much on the bodice, it made the skirt quite short, and it sort of like hit me on the knee, and it wasn't sort of like not a nice for me. I didn't really like it, so it just sat in my wardrobe, never wore it because I was just always conscious of it. The neck was also very big around here, and I didn't like it, and I just thought it was and it had so much material in it. So I thought, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip that thing up. I'm going to get my scissors out. So I did. Out came the friskers, and I made New Look 6707. This is one of my favourite patterns. This is now the 3rd top that I've made from this. Oh, talking of which, the blouse that I'm wearing, as you can see, with its frilly collar, that is this one here. So I've now made this style. So here it is. Ta-ta! Love this blouse. It just fits really well. It's just got this nice collar, buttons down the front, short sleeves with a cuff. It's got a little pleated effect at the top there. So with this one, what I did was I cut up my dress. So the sleeves are really big and billowy, so I managed to get the sleeves out of the dress, out of the sleeves from the dress. So this sleeve came from that sleeve and that sleeve came from the other sleeve on the dress. The fronts and the facings came from the skirt panel, the skirt front and back, and then the back came from a piece of material that I had left over from when I made the dress. So although I had 3 meters to start off with, and I've got myself a short sleeve blouse, this is one of my favourite blouse patterns, and I know that I'm going to wear this so much. And this fabric was from Pound Fabrics, but they don't have it anymore because I bought the fabric when I was first starting my sewing journey. So yeah, but I do love the fabric, and I just didn't, you know, that dress was just sitting in my wardrobe not doing anything, and I thought I was brave, and I just thought, what have I got to lose? I don't wear the dress anyway, so I might as well cut it up. And I'm so glad that I did, and I love it. And now I've shown you all my blouses, it means I can now wear them, especially that red one, because now it's May and we've got nicer weather. So that is that. I won't bore you with all the alterations that I did, because I always have to alter my patterns a lot. So anyway, so yes, so hopefully next time I see you I've sort of like tackled the blouse that I'm having such difficulty with. I'm so glad that I'm making a twirl of it from old bed sheets, and it's really funny because I found these 2 old bed sheets in the airing cupboard, and they duvet covers should I say, and they had buttons on the bottom, and I was like, oh my god, I've just gained myself some free white buttons. Oh, it's the little things. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know if you've tried any of these patterns, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I've made. Right, take care you lovely lot. See you soon. Bye.